I really enjoy graffiti paint, high-end graffiti paint. I use oils. I will use brushes. I'll use any kind of tools. And then, of course, murals. I was asked earlier today, do I like to paint big? And yes, I do. My name is Kate Kilpatrick. I have started Kilpatrick Vintage Car Art. I don't just paint cars, I paint history. I couldn't find my path, and I did get a degree. I did go to college. I have a bachelor's of art and psychology. But after that, I went into a very high-tech job. It was soul-crushing, and I have found a path here in Helper and love it. I decided that I needed to treat being an artist almost like a 9-to-5. I kept going to the studio, working at least 8 hours every day, and it really helped. A lot of people think you're just born with or given this skill or this talent, and I disagree. Maybe there's one in a million, but really it's just a lot of hard work. As I was doing that, and I was just trying to find my way, it was a Sunday morning. I remember it well, and I said to Lenny, I know what I need to do. I'm going to paint people's portraits, and I'm going to record their stories. I've interviewed 180 people. I have all sorts of stories. I learned a lot about history and mining and all the other industries actually in the area as well.
I'm Rick Shiner, owner of Bookcliff Sales. We've been in business now for 37 years, and it was started by my brother and myself in 1985. The date we started, which was December 19th, and that was the Wellberg mine disaster. We got phone calls at midnight looking for parts and pieces and stuff they needed for the fire. So that was our first day of business. We were able to do a lot of different things for the mines, and they accepted us what we were doing, so they helped us.
My father-in-law, Rick, came up with the idea for the mural. We were participating in meetings with the city about 5 years ago, and Rick offered the side of our building for a mural. And at that point, the idea was just tossed out there. It took quite a while before that came to fruition.
I got introduced to Kate, and I asked her one time, I said, you like to paint murals and that? She says, yes. Sometime drive by the building, and it's the north side of the building, and it's a full block wide, and see if you'd like to paint a mural on it. And it was a few months later, she came back, she says, I think I can do it. So we started up a meeting, and then we started adding people to it.
We got everybody together, we talked about what could this mural be. And we decided it best to show the history, the pride in the area, and the industry. We had 434 feet to do this. The biggest I've done so far, so it was really quite exciting. A little scary, but exciting. I would call myself old school. I could have done that on the computer, but I really enjoy filling the paper, filling the pencil, doing all of that. We all were very lucky that Mike Corianis, the mayor of Price, took it upon himself to be a big part of this. The mayor decided on a day off that he took a pressure washer and he washed that whole 434 feet for us. I was really grateful for that. What I've done is I've drawn the design and then I scanned it in after it was approved, of course, and I projected it up on the wall. And then we sketch, usually with a Sharpie, just a rough outline. A rough sketch helps you make sure that your measuring was right. Because, I've measured 5 times, but I still felt like I needed to move things around, and a rough sketch doesn't take as much time as hours of drawing something in. So most of the drawing happened with the spray can. I would say 90% of it happened with the spray can, and in certain areas it was 100%. If you look at the mural, there's a lot of the color they call baby blue. The idea with that was to tie the beginning to the end, is to have that baby blue going through. And there was so much of that, and we're still having issues with getting paint in because of COVID. We had to go to rolling on certain areas because we just didn't have that color spray paint. Having not done something as large, and I'm a true artist, sometimes I don't pay attention to certain things, like how much paint I'm using. I'm in the zone, man, and I'm just working and working and working, and whatever I need, I just grab. And I went through quite a few more cans than I thought I did. It was closer to 900 cans. I thought $5,000 on spray would be just perfect. Well, it wasn't, because we almost doubled that in spray. It's a lot of energy drain, actually, working on a mural, because it's very physical. And when you're up on a scaffolding, you have to subconsciously pay attention to where your feet are in response to where the scaffolding is, or you're going to take one step and there's not going to be anything there. In order to meet that deadline, we pulled out all stops. We got some big lights, and yeah, we worked at night. The one thing that was really important to me was to make sure that we represented all people. So if you look closely at the mural and you pay attention to all the figures, there's all different skin tones because people came from all over the world. And that's what I'm most proud of.
I love the coal miner that is just tired. To me, I believe that represents just the hard work and the weight of what our miners represent. We've heard a lot of people say like they can find something on the wall that represents their family through the railroad, the churches, the power plant, and then, of course, all the way down to the eagle, representing so many of us.
It's something that Bookcliff has done that it's part of the community, and that's what we wanted to do.
If you are in Carbon County, if you want a day trip, come on down and see the mural.
Like there's a story behind the whole thing, and so I hope that people will enjoy that and spend time seeing all of the fun stuff that was included in it.
So please come and see the hard work and the reason why you have people here who really love Carbon County and are grateful to call it home.